It's wake up time and it's 5 o'clock a.m. Let's get the day started. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to watch the video to the end and remember to like, share and subscribe for more vlogs like these. So today I'm gonna show you a productive day in my life as a teacher or slash Jamaican living in China. And for my day one subscribers, thank you guys for the love and thank you for watching the videos to the end. I'm almost at 100 subscribers and I've just started YouTube 2 weeks ago, or this is now the 3rd week, so I'm happy for that milestone. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching the videos to the end and sharing and liking and just leaving like a comment for encouragement, and I appreciate the support and love that I've received thus far. So join me today in this vlog as I show you what my day is like again. Well, a productive day, because this time around you'll be seeing my students. There will also be an activity at the school, so you'll see how I go about those stuff. So I started my day at I think 5:20 a.m. I started to get dressed to go to the gym to lift some weights and to run and just get the anger out and get the good hormones in. As you can see, it's still dark outside, so walking to the gym is like 10 minutes from my apartment. For my morning workouts, I usually just like to run to clear my mind and then to just lift the heavy weights, because I think it does something for my mental health. And living in a foreign country, you definitely need to do things to support your mental health. The scene before this one, that's where I was living first. I was living right in front of the gym. That would take me like 2 minutes to walk over, but now I've moved away a little bit over the river, so I'm like 10 minutes away from the gym. So here I'm going up the stairs. You have all the personal trainers, you have all the codes to scan. To get in the gym, you just need to have a QR code and then you just scan in at the door and the door will open for you. Okay, I have some company in the gym. Usually I'm the first one here once I'm here between the hours of 5 to 6, but as you can see, there are some men in here already working out. Not to worry being the only female this early in the gym, because China is one of the safest countries I've ever been to. Like, there's cameras everywhere. I like to start my workout with some simple stretches and just some simple movements of my body, and then I'll go on the treadmill to set it up and I'll walk for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'll go into a simple jog and then I'll do a sprint to get my heart pumping and ready for the heavy weights that I'll be lifting. Alright, so as you can see, I'm jogging now at an incline at 15 while the speed of the treadmill is on 4, and then I would later increase it to 8 or 10 to do a sprint. This guy, he's always here as well. When I first saw him, he had on some weight, but he has been consistent in the gym. Yeah, and for most mornings, he will be looking at my...
Hey, that's pretty good.
Back to business, because if you follow them Chinese here, trust me, you're not get nowhere. Them a drama in itself. Yeah, so I think here I started to sprint, and then it was just too much for me and I was like over it. I burnt maybe 50 calories on the treadmill. As I said, I just wanted my heart rate to just increase a bit before getting the weights, you know. So my main focus is my back and my arms, because I'm not even worried so much about my stomach. I just want the back fat to go and my arms to be very toned. Here comes the owner's wife that doesn't understand personal space, because it's like, okay, I didn't pay any gym membership. She just needs to come and stand up in my video and come in my personal space. I've had my membership before this young woman, and I usually work around this area, and some mornings I'll just move to give her the space. For this morning, I was already there before her, and she still chose to come in the area in my video, and she saw that I was recording. But these Chinese, they don't understand people's personal space. I guess they weren't culturized in that way. If you ever plan to visit China, these are some of the cons that you may have to deal with being here. They don't understand personal space, and you're gonna hear a lot of coughing and spitting, especially like, say for example, they're walking towards you and they're just gonna hawk up the spit and spit it right in front of you. Yes, so things like these are very normal for their people. It's a part of their culture. It's acceptable. So as a foreigner coming here, you have to just be able to just ignore and get along your jolly good way. Back to my workout, because I can be easily distracted at times. So I was just stretching my back, my spine. When I used to play netball in high school, I usually do these movements just for fun, but now, trust me, it does a lot for my back. This is one of my favorite workouts. I just love using these, what's these called? Not dumbbells, barbells. I'm not sure of the name. Anyways, I love doing this workout. I can feel it in my glutes, in my core, my legs. It does a lot for your midsection to lower section. I love this workout. And then your hands are getting toned as well. So I always go for, I think it's 30 pounds each. So that's what, 60 pounds in total. After I finish this workout, all anger, everything is just out. Every build up is just out. I love doing that. And here I go trying to do RDLs. I'm not sure if I'm doing it correctly, but I'm just trying my best to get the workout in. Catch goody she over there, so I do RDL as well. No sir, me nah look. Anyways, I started to cool down. As you know, we're gonna stretch everything. Next I'll do a full body stretch, and that's it for me. I'm out of the gym. That's it for my morning workout. I usually spend maybe 30 to 45 minutes in the morning getting some sweat in, and then I'll head right over to get ready for work. Here I am walking back over to my community. The morning was very cool. The birds were chirping, so I was so happy about that. And that's a good thing with moving your body. After you move your body, it puts you in such a happy state of mind, and you're just happy for no reason. Usually I'm not so consistent with my morning workout, but guys, just pray for me please, because at times there are different things that just come at me, and then I feel like I have to get good amount of sleep to go back to work. So some mornings I may not wake up as early to get the workout in, but I do try my best. I don't even want to use the word try. I do my best to get up in the mornings, even though for so long I've never been a morning person, but with God I know that all things are possible. So getting up in the morning and just starting the morning right, it really does a lot, and it sets the tone for the day. We all know that. And as I said, working out and just moving your body, being able to know that you're alive, you're healthy, and you're able to move your body, trust me, it's such a blessing. And then you're just so happy, and so you have joy, you know, and you're just smiling for no reason that you're able to just move, because there are many people out there that cannot even move. They're bedridden, right? So it's such a great feeling. I'm almost at the gate of my community, and I'm just taking in the fresh air, because right here is always cool because you don't have any skyscraper blocking the fresh air from coming in. So yeah, this is the front of my community. They actually have some English, surprisingly. Yeah, and it's filled with trees. Trust me guys, in China you may not see, say for example, there are no trees today, and then the next morning you will wake up and see trees and grass. That's how fast these Chinese people work. There will be empty spaces with no form of greenery, and then you'll wake up and see a lot of greenery. I live on the highest floor in my building, And here I'm going to just use my finger to open the door. It's not working the first time. Maybe my finger is a bit wet or sweaty. There we go. Push and let's go inside. Alright, I'm out of the house. It's very hot out now. I'm in the elevator going down to get into the taxi. In the mornings when I'm rushing out, usually there's a group of older ladies working out, and hopefully I can catch them in a video very soon, but they're so polite, so I don't want to just record them without their permission. So here I go, jumping into my taxi, and then I'll show you guys my journey to school once more. We have arrived, and usually at the front of our school there's a police officer, and there will be teachers standing at the front to receive the students. I'm gonna go ahead and scan my face to get in and take you around. Then I'll let you know what I'll do throughout the day. This is the entrance that they would use to bring parents in, and here new parents especially will be able to see a lot of work done by the students. Yeah, so they have it all on display for the new parents to see, because in China they treat these kindergartens that have foreign teachers as businesses. So right now me just mind my business, eat my grapes and watermelon. After that I'm going to hide out in a room to join my class, my online class via Zoom for an hour. So I went to work early, but I still went ahead to get my class hour in before going into the classroom to teach the students. Well, they were having a mid-autumn festival, so I'll show you guys that later down. But here I was just marking some of the students' worksheet, because we're now focusing on phonics, CVC words, and students they're learning the short vowel letter A. I was just marking the papers and correcting students as they came. I then had something to design for my booth, and then two of my students came to join me. These are some interactive boards that I made with shapes. So we were learning shapes are everywhere, and that's my English corner that I have to design based on the content that the students will be learning over the semester. So this is a typical classroom, kindergarten classroom in China. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my design and get ready for the mid-autumn activity that will be going on later in the day. For these events, parents would actually be at the school walking around with their child and visiting the various booths or tables. So this is my table, and I had to advertise some red bracelets. So I just, tried to set up and make it appear as real as possible. I printed those little thingies, and here I was just going to the other booth beside mine. They were serving drinks, hot drink in the hot climate now in Shenzhen. Now this bus driver, I don't know why he's punching. Anyways, I went back to my computer to get some worksheets done that I'll be sending home for homework. And then it was lunchtime. I went a bit late for lunch, and the food was almost finished. I think today they did beer duck. I don't know how they prepared that, and they had some pumpkin. I actually like that pumpkin, and some mushrooms and pork or beef. Then I wanted to show you guys the rice, but I won't be taking any rice today. And they always have fruits as well. I don't know the names of these fruits, but I just always take up the fruit because it's fruit. It should be healthy, yeah? But then I'll take it home or maybe blend it or juice it. And then they had some cookies from the activity that was being held earlier today. So in my lunchtime, I usually watch a movie, and today I just started to sort the homework papers for the students, and then I was back in my other class. As you can see, some of my students there eating their supper, and then after that class I went back to the office to prepare a PowerPoint for next week, because we will be on holiday for 2 days going forward, Monday and Tuesday, so we'll be back at school on Wednesday. So I'll just preparing the PowerPoint for the week to come. Here, one of my supervisor came and gave me, I think it's like a sausage in the bag or just dried meat in the bag, but usually when they give me things like this, I just give it away to other Chinese. And then my teacher, the head teacher that I work with, she ordered some milk tea, and there we go. I'm gonna have some bubble milk tea. At this point it was 5:30 and I did not hitch. I was by the gate by 5:29, and by 5:30 I am scanned and I'm out of this place. My cab was already waiting for me at the front of the school, so I was just rushing out to go inside, and we began the journey. I'm going home sweet home, but I was enjoying my milk tea in the car. It was really nice, really refreshing. As I had said in a previous vlog, in my district it's more rural than the central districts, so you're gonna see a lot of bush. You're gonna see people exercising, a lot of bikes. Bike is a big thing in China. Like, people don't discriminate or judge if you come to work on a bike. In Jamaica, I don't think the majority of the population would even think about getting a bike to go to work. That evening I actually had a nail appointment, but I had messaged the nail tech when I was in the taxi, and she said that she was still working on a client. So I was like, okay, let me just go over and eat dinner. So what I did was I jumped out of the taxi, and then I just scanned a bicycle because I was right at the metro station. You just saw the train passing. So I just jumped out of the taxi and scanned a bicycle and rode home, which would have been like 5 minutes of riding. So I was riding and recording at the same time here. This is what a typical evening would look like in my area, and you're going to see this uncle that has on no shirt. Look at him. Yeah, these Chinese men, once it's the hot season in China, most of the men, they're gonna be walking around with no shirts. If you have reached this far in the video, guys, don't forget to leave a comment, to like and share. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, do the right thing now, subscribe, man, and tell a friend. All right, so I hope you had enjoyed this video. I'm just heading home right now to get something to eat before heading back out, because I have an appointment to go and do my nails. And as you can see, I told you already, there's a lot of bikes in China. I think bikes are the main mode of transportation here, because it's just so easy for people to get around, and most places are close by. You have now made it to the end of the video, and I'm just gonna head up to my apartment very quickly, and I'm just going to grab some food, because earlier I was craving some fricasseed chicken with steamed cabbage and some dumpling, green banana, sweet potato, like hard food. Yeah, so I asked my partner to prepare that food for me, so I'm just gonna go up quickly, washing my hands, taking the view, because I love to take in the view from my balcony, and just have dinner. And I did order another milk tea, well, a different flavor. I think that flavor that I ordered was coconut and watermelon. Yes, they have some weird flavors in China, weird milk tea flavors, even coffee flavors. You have octopus coffee over here, but I haven't tried it as yet. So that's my dinner. All right, so, and that's the milk tea. So guys, I just want to say thank you for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.